one thing we do that I don't like, we like to blame ourselves. Here's the funny thing. We like to say, well, we've got to, don't tell me what we got to do. Yeah. If you want to talk about what someone has to do, we've been terrorized in this nation by the government laws for 400 years. Look to them and tell them what they got to do. Tell them what they should have done and should not have done, but they did it, and now tell them what they need to do to fix it. If we're going to start telling everyone what they should have done and what they should not have done, tell the federal government about when they enslaved us, when they denied us trillions of dollars from the Homestead Act that gave $10 trillion worth of land to white Americans, and they excluded us.
That's
and
right.
Homestead Act,
in the Midwest.
From most of them, right. Tell them when they did the GI Bill that I already mentioned that spent trillions on 15 million white veterans but excluded the millions of black veterans. Tell them they should not have done that. Tell them when Roosevelt did the New Deal that gave well-paying jobs to millions of Americans, brought the country out of the Great Depression, but he excluded 90% of black Americans. So he excluded people who worked in agriculture, who worked as domestic laborers, which was my great-grandmother who was alive at the time. She told me she was not able to benefit from that. Tell them they should not have done that. Tell them when they did the Labor Union Act and the Social Security Act that allowed white Americans to retire with well-paying pensions and pass down wealth to their children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Tell them they should not have done that. And now tell them what they should do. We also got to get over this thing that somehow all these other groups come here and they work hard and they do business with each other. That's a myth. First of all,
come on, baby, tell it.
I just named to you a few programs that the government did where they gave trillions of dollars to white Americans. And here's the thing. I'm not mad that the federal government helped white Americans. I'm mad as hell that they excluded our people who built the nation after they enslaved us for almost 250 years and never saw a penny of the wealth that we are owed, and then kept on terrorizing us. So they want to help other groups, fine, but we should have been helped too, and we're not even asking for help. We're demanding what we're owed.
That's right.
So his illegal immigrants right now are coming over to this nation. Some of the Hispanics here in Savannah, Georgia, I can guarantee you a lot of them are here illegally. Van Johnson's doing a task force for them. Throughout the country, they're getting free housing, free transportation, free clothing, free child care, free health care. They're getting job training, and then they got job positions guaranteed, well-paying jobs for them when they're done. Afghani refugees who were taken from Afghanistan, they got free homes, they got free child care, free health care, free clothing, free food. Ukraine, Israel have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars, going on the trillions. America spends hundreds of billions of dollars in foreign aid alone. Corporations, the airline industry, the auto industry, the real estate industry, the banking industry have gotten trillions of dollars in bailout. They run their own businesses into the ground. It's not black people running those businesses. It's not us doing it. But they run their businesses to the ground. The government comes, bails them out, gives them trillions of dollars.
Barack did it twice.
Yes, he did. And to be fair, even Trump did it. Now, Trump was being hard. He said that if you want me to give you money, you better come back to this nation and hire Americans. But the fact is, they get trillions of dollars. Who else has gotten bailouts? And so many. And I already named the other groups that get reparations. All these groups have gotten trillions, billions from the federal government. No one ever tells them, pull yourselves up by your bootstrap. No one ever tells them, well, you should have worked hard and did business with each other. They only got what they got because the federal government gave them what they got. The only group that did something and got something on their own is us. We're actually the only exception to the rule. Everything we got, as little as it may be, is because we worked hard from it. And not only did we not get help from the government, we succeeded in spite of the government.